Hello everyone. In today's video I will do one medium lab. So basically we will have 3 subnets here, and this one will be for the guest, this one for the office VLAN, VLAN 20 for management, VLAN 30 for sales, and then another one VLAN 50 sales 2, that is from another MLS, and he will be acting as a router and a switch. And at least we will have VLAN voice 60. So this is the 3 phones that we will be configuring. So basically create lab, host names, trunk links, VLAN on PCs, router on stick, and DHCP server on this one router, and multi-layer switch as router, and switch and DHCP server. And he will be DHCP server from this one network. After that will be configure static routes and voice VLAN. I already said that this one tree will be the voice VLAN, and extend lists block VLAN 40. We will be blocking this VLAN to access all of these other VLANs, but they will be able to access this router and go to the internet. So I will start from the scratch. So let's start it. New. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, now need switch. 1, 2, 3. Here is the one more. Multi-layer switch. A router. Access point. And smartphones. Here will be 2. Here I only need 1. This one is connected to another another access point. So let's go. Add one more. Please connect this one. Good. Now will they all connect to this one, but never mind. We don't have password and we can't decide which one should be connected where, and we don't have that option in Cisco Packet Tracer to do so. I need to do like this. All good. Not complaining too much. After that, let's use the colors for our subnets. Light colors, of course, because easier for me. Yellow. Let's go on the green. Light blue. Whoops. And last one should be for VLAN 50. Like this. Looking pretty good. And the last one will be for the VLAN voice VLAN. I will make like this and this. So let's start. VLAN, then office, fast internet 0/. 1-7 IP address. This IP address will be a little bit different than you see in other videos because I already used subnetting here to from this one network to create a more little subnets. So don't be confused. You can do whatever you want. You can use /24 mask. I'm using /27 for these three networks. And it's a little bit more difficult to configure. You need to look some for subnets, and it's not same, but all will be good. 132 63 and on VLAN 30 sales F0/15-21 and 192.168 1-64 95 32-168 1-63. This is the right one. Good. For this VLAN, creating another subnet, VLAN 40. We'll go as VLAN. Mask is /24. Like this. Good. This is all configured. So let's go. Need something to check. Our tasks. I need our tasks. I will just copy that and paste here. This is the first one. We'll copy this all of that. Okay. Like that. Need to do VLAN voice. VLAN voice. He will be 60. IP address. You can get 0 and this subnet mask. Good. All good. To same something here on this interface will be VLAN 30 plus VLAN 60. Okay, let's start. Create lab. Lab is created. Host names will be later do. Trunk links, we can start with that. So from 1 to 7. Five and 6. I will be do here one change. Add IPPHONE. IPPHONE, and then directly connect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here to save one port, and this one will be connected to the PC. Let's go on the 8. Next one is 8. 9, 10, 11. 13. Okay, all good. Trunk links, so let's start with that. Gigabit 0/1, of course. Oops, I will be using here /2. Let's configure the switch one with another switch to have a more redundant network. So basically, we created connect the 4 switches on the interfaces, gigabyte 0/23, 24, and this one will be pass it and 0/24. Oof, no, gigabyte pass it and 0/24. Okay, switch to router, router to multilayer switch. Passing it internet 0/1. And then from router to multilayer switch 0/0, 0/2. Like this. Here we have only 3 pieces, we can add more if we want. Why I add these random pieces? Because imagine that VLAN CS we get a lot of more jobs to do, we don't have enough pieces, we need to add more pieces. We just add to another VLAN 50 sales too. I could easily give here one normal switch and then connect these pieces, and it will be a lot of more easier. Just same process like from these VLANs, but for the sake of the practice a little bit multi-layer switch, I used this method. So let's go. Move to work, not talk too much. Kidding. So let's go. Trunk links already done. VLAN on pieces. So let's start with the trunk links. First trunk links need to do. Let's start from the first one switch. Enable complete terminal. Okay. Moving to another switch. As you can see, we are already getting some errors because another interface are not trunk. All good, all good. Going to the switch 3. When I am already here, I will be configured fastnet0/1 as trunk. Is not up because you need from this side to up this interface from the router side. So VLAN on PCs. So VLAN on PCs need to configure VLAN, and then after that router on stick and the DHCP server. So this one exercise. I will delete this 3 one already done. Host names, I will not do this exercise because you only need to do this one. Host names, host name S1, and then you have host name, or like for this one multi-layer switch. This is all you can do. All devices. I will skip that part for now. VLAN on PCs. So let's start configuring the VLAN on PCs. Arrange. Created. Let's power up this one iPhone. IPPHONE. Not iPhone. Let's go on to another switch. And the all good, all good. Power up this one. IPPHONE. And I need to use cables for this. This is starting from 15. 16. And here is the 20. As you can see here, I already let one more extra port. If we can add one more PC or something like that, laptop, I don't know. And imagine that we have a 48 switch, then we could get another more VLANs or bigger VLANs for us. That will be awesome, but only on Cisco Packet Tracer we can only this one switch with 24 ports. So whatever. Need to connect this one interface /23. Let's go. All good. Now we need to configure this one. I didn't configure VLAN 30 interface. Next step is to configure this interface /23. All good. configure VLAN 50. This is a little bit another method, not the same. So interface VLAN 50 like that. IP routing need to okay. And as you can see now it's created, and interface pass exit interface pass internet 0/1 dash, let's say 10. Another mistake. As you can see, line protocol interface VLAN 50 change state to up. It's working. Okay. VLAN on switch already done for all. We give the PC's VLAN where they belong. We configure them. Next test is router on stick and DHCP server. So let's start on the router one. First one up the interface, this one. Let's start from VLAN 10, DHCP server and IP DHCP pool. So let's go. So encapsulation.1q10 IP address is here, and we have this one subnet. Let's go. So this is already done. Basically, we have network and the default router. Let's go on the VLAN 20, creating the interface. You can name it whatever you want, but I name it that when VLAN 10 is 10, then VLAN 20 is 20. It's easier. So now, why 33? First one is the 192.168 1.32. That is the network part, and 33 is the router. So because of that, I gave that IP address. IP DHCP pool VLAN 20. Let's go with the network, and then after that for the router. Already done. Let's go and configure VLAN 30. Here will be 65. As you can see, you can here easily make mistakes. So this is the one downside of the subnetting, and but it's more secure like that, and you can do whatever you want. Let's move to the VLAN 40. All time I'm configuring this one interface, and then I'm creating from this one sub interface. Here is /24 mask, and I have one mistake. So encapsulation .1q. Now it should be working good. All good. Let's create the DHCP port on the multi-layer switch for this one network. I created the DHCP pool on the multi-layer switch, so let's see, is it working? Let's see how it goes with the DHCP server. Is all good? Did I got my job good or not? DHCP failed, the PIPA is being used. For some reason, it's not working good. Why is that? This all is configured good. And as you can see, interface VLAN 50 is configured. Secure mode access VLAN 50. So basically didn't see here one mistake. I think I don't have interface on VLAN 50. So interface. Here is the IPDHCP pool. Default router, all looking all good. Here is no mistake. Here is the interface that is configured on VLAN 50, and after that not evident, nothing important. Interface VLAN 50. Okay, should be working now. Yes, now it's working. little bit troubleshooting number 1. All in one, guys. You getting the troubleshooting, creating labs. Oh, don't worry. Okay, root and stick DHCP server, that is done. Oh, let's give this one the DHCP server. Should be all working good. Requesting IP address. Now DHCP failed. Why is failed? Another question. Why is failed? You think DHCP server is not good configured? Could be possible, but another reason is we don't have VLAN on switch. That is next one exercise. On this one VLAN we don't have. On this one switch we don't have all VLANs. Enable config terminal. And 40. 50 we don't need because it's another network. And create here, and here can add the VLANs. VLAN 20, VLAN 30, this one we already have 10 and 40. And on this one. Should be all working now. I hope so. Oh, already done. Never mind. DHCP is successful. It's all working good. As you can see, all PCs getting their IP address. VLAN 20. I hope so it's working. Now when I have all VLANs configured, I can assume if some DHCP is not working, then problem maybe be with the configuration, but or that I skip some switch and didn't add VLAN on him. That could be also possible. Not so much mistake that you can make. 2-3 maximum, and then you just need to troubleshooting that these 2-3 mistakes and already be good. Now here on this one says the DHCP is failed. Because this interface is not up for some reason, so I will delete it and plug it again. Speed up the process. Now it's up to see is it working. Now it's working. You just can see sometimes you need just to unplug and plug the cable and it will be a solution. And let's go on the another PCs. Yes. Normally in real world, the PCs will be getting automatically the DHCP address. Need to do this manually, but this is simulation, but it's not all like in the real world. So have patience. Could also add from all this VLAN only one PC, but for the sake of the real world and simulation, I added all of that. And on these mousebots, they should be getting automatically IP address. Yes, they get. That is good. So VLAN on switch is done. Multilayer switch as router and switch. This is configured already. static routes. So let's create static routes. This one multi-layer switch and this network need to know for these networks here, and this router need to know for this network. Let's start from the router, creating static routes, IP route 1 and 2. Whoopsie, didn't do something. First one, we need to create this one interface to create and give that IP address. So let's delete it. I will be using this one, the IP address, and this subnet mask /30. And on this one interface, let's create static route. Now I can't do IP address. Why? Because I didn't configure the no switch port on this multi-layer switch. Now it will be work. As you can see, guys, some multi-layer switch, there are some extra commands, and it's always good to practice on multi-layer switch and get experience with it. So let's see, can we ping these two? Yes, we can. Let's test, can we ping the router? I didn't test this network. Can we ping all of this? Can we ping all of this? Yes, we can. All good. Can we ping from this one to this one? Of course not, because this multi-layer don't need to learn from these networks. And can we ping from this one to this one? No, he needs to learn. So let's start with the IP route now. Command is IP route. This one network is this. So I want to know this one network, and from them I can learn this one network. Of course, from you, I have you. I'm connected like with you, so I will learn this one network from this interface, and that is your interface. So let's start. Like, and can we ping? Failed. Successful. That means it worked. Obviously, ping is going to another direction, and it will be working from PC to the router 0. And now multi-layer switch want to learn all of these networks and can learn from this one interface. So let's start. So please, I want to learn from this one network. I will learn from this one interface. Enter. Can I ping now? In progress. Failed. Successful. It's working. Let's do it with this one interface. Up. And don't forget here, you need to here, not the one change, here to change last one portion of the network and add to 32, and for VLAN 30, 64. Okay, now can I ping this one? In progress. Yes, I can. can I ping from this one to this one? Yes, I can. So the IP route, static route, it's working. Only I can ping this one, and let's learn it. So now this is another IP address, another subnet mask. And God, please me, I want to ping. Please give me that opportunity. Yes. Yes, it's working. So static routes is done. Next one exercise is voice VLAN. So want to configure this one. 3 phones. So let's start with the IP phone. I think I first need to create interface and then configure these 3 interface for the IP phones. And let's start with the router. Interface. IP, let's create the DHCP pool. That is all the same like we did before, but we will have some extra comments. That is done. Now extra comment is that we can be enabled to use the FTP server to use the IP phones. Command is. So that will be same as default router, IP address, and using for the TFTP server. And then exit using the telephony service to give this IP phones numbers to create maximum number of the IP phones in our network, and to auto assign that numbers that we don't need to do it manually. So let's start. So the maximum number of IPPHONEs, I will name it 3. I can change it if we get one more IP phone or more, I can change it command and use more. So max wait. First one telephone service, then 3. This is maximum of the number. I will say 3 2. So IP source address will be same as the one this one on the option and the default router, and port that we will be communicating of the TFTP server will be 2000. This command. This command is always not, they don't want to accept with the tab. Auto sign, but where is the mistake? Auto assign. No. Hmm. This mistake auto sign. Let's use a little bit help from the GPT. It's not working, so auto sign. Access I did it already. Close this one. For some reason it's not working. Auto sign, extend the hang up. It's all good. I know what is changed without this slash mask. Without slash. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, guys, sometimes the tab command will not say what you need to do, and then exit. I forgot the command. So let's. This is the first one of all. As you can see, the change into up. The interface is up. All good. Number 101. And now these IP phones will be automatically getting these numbers. This one can get 101 or this one. Doesn't matter. So let's go. Second one, 2. Name it 100, number 102. And third one, 103. Now these interfaces need to be voice VLAN. They are already on VLAN 10, but we can add the voice VLAN. Creating VLAN 60. As you can see, switchport voice VLAN command is a little bit changed. Which one this one is? What's /20? As you can see, the VLAN is created on all three switches. So let's go on first one, smartphone, and then go to the desktop, and then Cisco IP communicator. This is the IP address. This is the application for communication, and let's use this one here, and you need to manually use and get the TFTP server for this one smartphone. You don't need this for the another phones. 168. What was that? 60 and 1. That was TFTP server. And immediately he get number 101. this one, you don't get number. Configuring the IP address, as you can see, and here configuring IP address, so it's not working for the moment. As you can see, line number is not set, port VLAN not set, gateway not set. So speed up the process. I speed a lot, and as you can see, line number not set. So we need to troubleshooting what is wrong, why we can't get the number. I found the solution on switch 3, enable config terminal. Of course, this one need to be trunk link. I will just create VLAN 6 VLAN voice 60. This is all. Interface as interface 1 switchport voice VLAN 60. I only created VLAN that our router can understand and learn that VLAN, because I already saw on other YouTube videos that all of these switches are created connected direct to router, and they are not extra switch. So didn't see anything this kind of exercise. So let's go and see, can we get the number? We didn't get number, and why? Because I think they need time to configure the IP address, and now it's 49. Speed up a lot. I will speed up how many I can minutes, and now it's already 3 minutes ago, and then we are getting our number 101 and gateway. And on this one, we get the VLAN 60 up, IP address, gateway, and line number. We get all of that. Let's test it. Is it working? So let's call it 102. Now will be ring. Go to the IPPHONE. This one. Nobody calling. This one is, I think, 102. Okay, as you can see that our IPPHONE is working. They say from 101, this is 101, and status is connected, and let's close it, and all good, it's working. Voice VLAN is working, we are satisfied. Let's go on the last one, extended list block VLAN. Why will be block VLAN 40 in first case? Because this is the guest VLAN. Already people that coming in our office, they are connecting in this access port, or someone guy from with a laptop near our office can use connected to this access port and attack our network. We want that to be isolated, our other networks VLANs, and we don't want these smartphones to access this another VLANs. So what we can do, we can block this VLAN to access this one networks, but he will be able to access a router. And let's start to do that. We'll be using extended IP address. I will close this one, I don't need it. So let's go on the router. Oh, I mistake. AB, I don't know how to close this one, close 6. It's not working for me. The command to close it, I don't know why. In the first case, we'll be creating the extended list. So first one will be block this one interface from VLAN 40 to VLAN 10, and then VLAN 40, VLAN 20, and VLAN 40, VLAN 30, and last one will be blocking for this VLAN 50, but we'll be doing that extended list on the multi-layer switch, and we will block on this one switch. Packet will be go through this router to the multi-layer switch. So let's wait a little bit. Let's wait to do this this process. Okay, now it's solved. Let's go. I hate when enable config terminal and IP. Let's start in the first one, IP access list extended. name it. So block it VLAN 40, VLAN 10, and let's create the block IP address. As you can see, we here using the IP address, and here is the wildcard mask because that we are using an access list, and wildcard mask for the /24 is this one. So let's go to the deny IP and change a little bit like that. All good. Now we need to permit all IP addresses, or this will be blocked all network. And now you can visit. We created this IP extended block VLAN 40 10 list. And now we need to get on the interface. What interface will be using this list? On the interface pass internet 0/1-10, this one interface, and pass internet 0/1-.40 for this one from this one. So let's go. Good, all good. That is all. Now on 0/1.40. All good, that is all. Now to see, can we ping? This is router. Can we ping this one? PC. No, we can't. What is the reason? All good. All good. We can ping. What is the reason? The reason is because the packet matches the criteria of the following statement: deny IP and then deny IP addresses, and this is because of this rule. As you can see, it's working. Now you can do that same for the VLAN 20, VLAN 30. Just you need to use 32 mask and this 64, and this is all. I will do only one or more on the MLS one. You can do it this yourself. It's not difficult. Just need to copy my 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 configuration on this one. Basically, it will be RB 168.1.32. It will be 32, and it will be changed. The third one will be 64. So not 0 to 60, 32 and 64. That's all what you need to change. So let's create on this one multilayer switch to block this one VLAN and this one VLAN. Now what is here change? Here you need to use interface VLAN 50. A little bit more changed. And let's create the IP. Let's create the IP access list. IP address group. Yes, group extended. I think here will be IP address. Wait, let me think IP. Yeah, we need to create it like that, not on the interface. Later we will do that interface. and then just here 40 and here 50. And then you need just type permit any permit IP any IP any, and then you need just that to add that role on the interface. Now you need to go on the interface, click in, and let's use it on out because you're using only one interface. Let's see, can we ping? Oh, we can't, fail. Can we ping the router? Yes, we can. What is problem why we can't ping this multi-layer switch? Let's use simulation. As you can see, I will load slowly. Wait a little bit. From here, it's all working. Going to the router one router, it's working all good. That should be like that, but this packet should be failed on this one interface. So let's go to see, click failed. Why is failed? The device looks up the destination IP address in the routing table, and now on the out layer saying the packet matches the criteria of the following statement, denied IP address, and the packet is denied and dropped, and because of this role. As you can see, this exercise is done. I hope so that you liked the video, and thank you all for the watching, and bye.